Hey guys, this is Such a Mick for another Friday video, and today's video is an unboxing and review of the Seals M18A1 Claymore. This is meant to be used for Airsoft, so let's open this up. As you can see, it comes in a pretty simple package: the box, the Claymore itself, and the remote, which is in my pocket right now, which looks like this. 4-channel, can have up to 4 different Claymores set on one controller, on one remote, sorry, and comes with a manual, which I don't really need. So let's start with on the outside how it looks like. Obviously, this is all ABS plastic. All the green OD part is heavy-duty ABS plastic. It's not cheap. It's actually pretty thick. Features a metal folding legs. Has a stand here if you want to put it on a flat surface, if you don't want to put it in the ground. As you can see here, I'm missing one. It's because something will come back over later. Has an indicator light to tell you if it's turned on or off. Also has a little ring as a safety feature, which you pull to open the Claymore. Now I'm going to open this Claymore up by actually lifting this lever. This Claymore, by the way, can actually work as a can be actually set to be tripwired. I'm just going to open this up, and it looks like this. As you can see, it works off a trampoline concept. You load the BBs in here, and it actually shoots out. Obviously, this hood is plastic with the metal band here. Works pretty well. Works off 2 9-volt batteries, and the switch is right here. So you turn this on, and the light here turns on. So, and let's do a little demonstration here. When you flip this down, press on A, it works. Now there's no tension, so it's not going off. You can actually load from 100 up to 200 BBs in this. I actually load 150, and I recommend the heavier the BB, the better, since you're gonna get a lot more range out of this. Because this can actually give out a lot of power. You just need a good BB weight to actually deliver that full power. So if you want to contradict me on this, please don't. So because I'm just gonna ignore it. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Now the downsides, as you can see here, I got scratch marks right here. That's from slowly opening the Claymore like this to release the tension on the arms, and the ends actually rubbed off on this. The paint on this can actually chip off really easily. As you can see here, I got some paint missing, but nothing bad a good paint job can actually fix, or whatever, how you say it. The second thing is actually the rivets. They're pretty weak, and because of that, I lost a stand leg like this, but you can actually fix this with nuts and bolts easily. It will actually be better. Now the fourth bad thing on this is actually the most important, is the release mechanism. It is really poorly made and fabricated, so you will probably have to take this Claymore apart and actually grind the little catch here so that it's perfectly 90 degrees, so it holds this this teeth pretty well, because this is actually how it works. When you put this comes out, and when you lift this for the tripwire, it lifts like that. And the pin, the notch, actually holding this top plate down, it's actually not perfectly 90 degrees, so it would actually slip off. And so I grind to 90 degrees now, but now there was quite a lot of tension on it, so I had to move the solenoid that is inside. I had to move it back like 1/8 of an inch, so it would get enough of initial forward movement. Because a solenoid, if you hold it completely flush and you turn it on, nothing would happen. You need to let go at least like 1/4 of an inch so that it works. Well, maybe more. Yeah, 1/8 of an inch on this one, and it will work. So I fixed that, and it works pretty well now. Now I'm gonna load this, and we're gonna go outside and shoot it. So stay tuned. All right, we're now gonna set up the Claymore. The way you do this is you actually unfold the metal legs right here, and you actually just no minimum limit. It's just I recommend you start off with 100 at least. And it works off pretty well. Put this in the ground, angle this toward the camera, and I'm going to pull the safety pin. Now once the safety pin is pulled off, reset the mechanism and then close it. And then you're good to go. And we're ready to set it off. Alright, so it's a little bit windy, so I've set up this Claymore. I'm only good for one shot since I'm running out of BBs. I've loaded this with 100 0.12 gram BBs. It works pretty well. From here to the black garbage bin is actually 38 feet. So I'm going to stand over there and I'm actually going to press on the button and you're going to actually see it work. So, let's go. Alright, 38 feet away. Let's set it up. 1, 2, 3. I've got at least 10. Works pretty good. Alright, I've managed to find some 0.25 gram BBs in my house. These were supposed to be saved for my MP5, but whatever, for the purpose of this video. So, as you can see, the Claymore was actually 35 feet away from where we are. And we're going to take a shot directly. The Claymore is going to be shooting directly toward us. So, got a remote here. This remote says on the box you can get up to 200 feet in perfect condition. I would rather say 100, so let's go. 1, 2, 3. Ow, I actually got some on my hand, it actually hurt. So, this went at least 45 feet. Easily 45 feet. I've got some all over the place. As you can see. Ooh, slanted. So, some BBs around. Right here. We got a lot. And yeah, pretty good range. So, consider where we are. That's actually really good. And it goes pretty straight. And really satisfied. So let's go inside for a final thought about it. Alright, as you can see, we've tested this Claymore and it shoots pretty well, can get easily 45 feet of range, and what we've considered is that the more heavy the BB weight you put into, the further it will actually shoot out, and that's actually pretty true on this for this case. So, and overall, I gotta say, I gotta give probably a 7 out of 10. Personally, I would give it a 9. But why I give it a 7 is that it's for people who are planning to buy a Claymore. They might have to do some repairs. I'm actually pretty good repairing stuff. I have a talent for that. So that's why I'm actually personally giving it a 9 out of 10. But otherwise, for you guys who are planning to buy a Claymore, 7 is actually generous. It works well, has good range, good spread, good distance. The price is excellent. The only thing is the build quality. But otherwise, this works really well. You can actually have 4 Claymores on one remote. And otherwise, that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed this Friday video. And I'll see you guys in another Friday video. So talk to you later.